It's gonna be wild, man, wild.
Hello.
It's Justin.
This is Justin, and this is Lewis.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello from WCYR down here in
CTV1.
Thank you very much, Lewis.
We got a big show.
Oh, we've always got a big show.
Big crowd.
Always got a big crowd.
What else is big in the studio, Justin?
Let's wait for expression. And yes, anyway. So, but actually, speaking of which,
Hey, we got big t-shirts.
we
We got new t-shirts. Look at this.
delectable, and they could be yours. Now, how are we presenting these to the viewers of this fine institution?
Groupie.
Fantastic. All right. So, how much are these T-shirts, Mr. Lewis?
Has that got street cred, do you reckon, Justin?
I beg your pardon.
Street cred?
Sounds good to me. What are you talking about?
Credibility on the street, mate.
Oh, credibility, mate.
You know.
All right. Okay. Absolutely. That's some funky stuff there. That's DKNY, Hound Doggy Mother. Yeah. So, yeah. If you want one, I am wearing one underneath this shirt, and I'm willing to give it away.
Underneath this Michael Jackson
Michael
outfit you've got going on.
Thriller jacket, because it is a thrill to be back in the studio.
Absolutely. It's a thrill to have you, Justin.
Oh, it's a thrill to have you on the set once again after so many months.
We've got heaps of stuff, and
yeah.
maybe we should read some of it out. What do you reckon?
Okay, let's read it. Let's read it out. Okay, we've got a Sexpression with Dermot.
Dermot, always good.
Always damn fine. Okay, we have got Take 5 with Jonno and Samo, and who else? Someone. Maybe someone else.
Special guest.
Mystery guest.
Hanson.
Hanson. Now.
Okay,
Funny
okay.
you should bring that. Hanson.
Is
All
that
right.
funny, is it?
It's not very funny at all, but we do have a political representative coming into the studio today.
Pauline Hanson.
Well, you know, it could be, but I don't
Not
think
Pauline
so.
Hanson.
No,
nah.
it's not Pauline Hanson. It's Ben Hanson.
Ben
Dr.
Hanson, of
B.
course.
Hanson, who will be coming to the studio to talk about politics and the upcoming election. So make sure you stay with us and stay in touch with the election. As I always recommend, donkey vote all the bloody way. You donkey voting this year?
No, I'm going to try and use a bit of the grey matter, mate.
Oh.
And try and tick a few boxes.
Tick a few boxes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
just a couple?
Yeah,
That's good.
I'll try and make a few decisions. I know it's a big call,
It's
but
a damn
it's the
big
first
call.
year.
Who am I to make a decision about where Australia goes? No one. I'm just youth. Anyway, we will be talking about youth. We'll talk about youth and politics later up
We got
with Dr. B. Hanson.
We got CD Beats with yourself.
Oh, we certainly do. And wait for it. Colt 45 is in the studio. Oh! I can't believe it.
Colt 45.
Colt 45.
I'm a big fan.
A bit of pop punk, if you don't mind me using that expression.
Colt 45.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I didn't say it, okay.
There's a planned assassination, is
Planned
there?
assassination. On the show, action, adventure, excitement, and guts and lots of them. So, romance and comedy, yes. But speaking of comedy, Silly Seconds.
Silly Seconds.
Yeah, thank you. That's bloody right. With Jonno
the
and Michael.
crowd goes wild for Silly
Very,
Seconds.
very popular show.
With Jonno.
Jonno and Michael. And another
What
very
else we
popular
got?
show is Couchpots, yeah?
It is with Eddie.
Eddie.
Eddie. Oi,
Eddie the
oi, oi.
man. Eddie.
Hey, wait, we got doing it with Dave.
Oh, where's Dave?
I don't know, but we're going to be doing it with him
Okay.
as soon as he gets here.
All right, Dave. Hurry up, man. Hurry up. We're waiting for you, brother. Okay. No. Okay. The sports show with Michael.
Mick Wiersma.
Mick Wiersma. One of the most.
We've had a
the
few
most popular
phone
show.
calls regarding Mick and his gettings about during the week.
Really?
Yes. Stay tuned. We'll talk more about that later on in the show.
I certainly will be staying
We've
tuned.
also got the man himself, Erin, free with
Ah.
Film Forum.
Forum. Yes. Longest lasting show.
And then we're
On
going
the
to wrap it up and we're going to close it down. But that's a long way
Hey,
off
hey, hey,
yet.
what about Rob's Rhymes?
Robbie's Rhymes,
Robbie's
of course.
Rhymes.
Great new show.
Great new show. Great
New
new
talent.
face, talent. And that's what we're about down here. Talent,
Yep.
humour, and youth. Because-
Anti-talent. We're the
Anti-talent, that's right. Oh, Jesus, thank you. That.
Shall we throw now to none other than the man himself,
Oh, I don't know. Well, maybe.
Dermot.
Okay. Damn it.
with
Sexpression.
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 Yay!
They're mad, and it's a wild night. Welcome to Sexpression here on Friday night at the Wisdom Chambers Youth Review. Tonight and next fortnight, we're going to be looking at issues of contraception. So I've sort of brought along with me the bag that I wouldn't leave home without, just in case you want to have a look at it. It's called the contraceptive kit. That's right. And there's a whole range of little goodies in here which we might just have a talk about. Now, contraception, what is it? Well, contraception is designed to prevent pregnancy, okay? Now, the main distinction a lot of people get confused about is contraception safe sex? No, it's not, okay? Contraception, see, I can't even say it. Contraception is designed to prevent pregnancies, okay? So, inside this kit, there's a whole heap of little goodies and little things that I often go out and I'll talk about with young people and educate them about how to use. Tonight, what I think we'll talk about is the diaphragm. We'll have a look at spermicides, and very quickly we'll have a look at the pill, okay? So, we'll just leave those out and we'll get rid of the big kit. Okay, so, the diaphragm, what is it? Well, basically, it's made from rubber, and it works in a couple of ways. You need to insert it into the vagina. Okay, now I've brought a vagina along with me tonight, as you do. This is the vagina that I recommend using. It's a plastic pelvic model, okay? So the diaphragm can be used with spermicide, or it can be used by itself, okay? Now spermicide is interesting because a lot of people think that it's a good thing to use just by itself, but I wouldn't recommend doing that because it's only about 50% effective. Now I'll show you what happens when you have sex. See, this is just a bit of a look at the female internal organs, okay, which will come up on your screen in a minute. This is the pelvic model, sort of looking at it as a two-dimensional model. This is the uterus here, these are the fallopian tubes, and these are the ovaries, okay. Now, the ovaries are quite important because every month the ovaries release eggs from here, okay, and they go up into the fallopian tubes and come down here and get it into the uterus, okay? They insert into the uterus. Now, when you have sex, okay, let's just sort of forget that for a minute. When you have sex, what happens if you don't use any protection is that when the penis is inserted into the vagina, like so, and the male ejaculates, or comes, whichever word you want to use, sperm, and I don't know whether you can see it, there's two little green sperms there heading up into the uterus, okay? Now, if you use spermicide, you insert the spermicide into your vagina with an applicator, okay? And this is what happens, okay? It sort of forms a barrier between the cervix, okay? So between the vagina and the cervix, it forms like a barrier and it kills off sperm, okay? Now, by itself, it's only about 50% effective, okay? So the sperm can still get through, okay? So that's why we don't encourage spermicide as the only form of contraception for people to use, okay? Spermicide, much better if used when you're using a diaphragm like this, okay? So what would happen to insert the diaphragm is that you'd open the lips of your vagina, okay? And you might put some spermicide on the inside of the diaphragm, and then you insert it. Let's just hold this here like this, and you just insert it like that, and you'd reach back, and what you're feeling for is your pelvic bone, and it sits in underneath your pelvic bone, and it covers the cervix, okay? So if we want to have a look at this here, this is what it would look like, okay? So it forms a barrier, and that prevents sperm from getting up from the vagina into the uterus, which is where the eggs travel down to. And what they're hoping for is to hang out with the sperm and get together, and that's how you can become pregnant, okay? So that's how the diaphragm works, okay? Now, sperm can live inside the vagina for up to 5 hours, okay? So we encourage people, or tell them, to leave the diaphragm in for at least 6 hours before removal. Okay, so now just quickly before we go, the pill. What is the pill and how does it work? Well, there's many different types of pills. Okay, that's what the pill looks like there. And the thing that you need to do is you need to get it prescribed by a doctor. So similar with a diaphragm, a doctor has to actually prescribe it for you and you get fitted for it. Well, not for the pill. They just work out which one is the best one for you. Okay? Now, the pill works in a couple of ways. It prevents you from ovulating. So what happens is that here, the eggs don't release from the ovaries. Okay? So they don't get down to the uterus, and that way they never meet up with sperm. Okay? Now, it can have some side effects. Some of the side effects are weight gain or weight loss. So maybe for people it's a little bit of bloating. It can affect the skin, and you can receive a little bit of nausea. If you get any type of side effect which is persistent or is making you feel uncomfortable, then you need to talk to your GP about it, the one that prescribed the pill for you. That's about all we've got time for on contraception this week. We'll come back in 2 weeks' time and we'll look at things like condoms, dams and barrier methods, and we'll talk a little bit more about safe sex. So until then, we'll see you, and remember, if you're going out, practice safe sex and find a contraceptive that is best for you. And the best way to do that is talk to your partner and your GP about that contraceptive. Okay, so in 2 weeks' time we'll be seeing you. I look forward to it. Take care. Good night.
Very important issues there with sexpression. Thank you very much, Dermot. Now we will be, I'll be telling you who we are, and just in case you've just tuned in and you have absolutely no idea what this TV station is, what we are doing, well, we don't know either, but who we are is WCYR, and we're produced by young people for young people, and we're down here in Redfern at Walker Street, here at the McKell building. It's the one with fireworks going off it, and it's just fabulous. Get down here, it's going to be great. And so that's what it is, and you should tune in. And contact details if you want to ring us, which you should, and tell us about how great this show is and how fantastic we all look and everything. The phone number is 9698 2968. Can we have that one again, please? 9698 2968. Yes, that's fantastic. Now we're going to go to some music, and we're going to have... Oh, fine. Well, anyway. It's take 5, and enjoy. Well done.
Yeah. I don't really think it's music. No, come on. What do you want to do? We going off? Let's go. Chew and go. Ready? Steady? Want me to kick a bit? You kick a bit. Alright. Yeah. Check this out. Check it out here. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Too many styles, just be a kicking. And every single night when we just sitting back getting wicked. And out for face, everybody knows we love the meta bass, but we don't like hoes. So we kick along with the bitch in the stitch, and we don't really care who is coming on a snitch. Cause we is a running through with the own crew, and it's all brand new, so what you gonna do, fool? Every time we kick it, we just love to get a wicked. Every time we kick it, we just love to get a little kind of wicked. Graffiti scrolled on the walls, and we don't really care, just as long as you got balls and you rolling on the wall, and you don't care, just cause we gon' hit this shit with some hair. Run out of bird, here we go. We tried, Mama, we tried.
Thanks, Jonno. Thanks, Samo.
Can I have your autograph, man?
You may. We're waiting in line with the rest of them, Jonno. You know how it is. No special treatment.
Oh, man, please.
Jonno and Samo, take 5. Woo-hoo! Can you hear that alarm in the background? These guys are on fire. The police, the fire engines are out the front. God.
I mean, I told you not to flick that smoke up there, bro.
You think? That could have been it.
But
You might be onto something.
We will stop as we will like to not further incriminate ourselves. And
Take 5. Hey, guess what, Jonno? If people call in, they can get prizes. Did you know that?
check it. Want to look at my bum?
Woohoo!
Groupie ass. You don't get that. You know what I'm saying? You can win these shit.
All you gotta do, Jonno, is just call in and just say, hey, you guys are hot potatoes. Hot potatoes, and we'll give you a t-shirt. You can be a groupie of WCYR, as seen and as modelled on Jonno's bum.
I ain't nothing to say.
That's a change. Jonno's speechless.
If you come up and you say take 5 or hot potatoes, we might even sign it for you. So take 5 autographs on the side. So ring up, say hot potatoes, and we want a shirt. And the whole crew is really, really cool. And the crew, not the cast. So there. Anyway.
No, you're right. That's pretty much all you got to do. It's as simple as that, Jonno. We've also got prizes for Body Shop. We got comedy store tickets. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. That look of astonishment is very good. Yeah. But yeah, all you got to do, give us a call. And hot potatoes, yeah, Body Shop, comedy store, t-shirts, giveaways. Simple. All you have to do is ring up. How simple is that?
I'm bloody astounded.
You're bloody astounded.
Bloody astounded.
Fantastic.
There's so many giveaways.
I know.
So little time to give away.
And so easy as well to get. Like, you know, just be one of the callers in tonight.
You could have an ass that looks like this. Sorry.
Easy as that. Easy as that. Hey, this is good dynamic standing up, man. You're
Good dynamics, good dynamics.
You don't do a good thing with this take 5.
Gonna do-
You get to stand
Gonna
up.
do a good thing, huh?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good.
Oi! Guess what? We've got Eddie coming up.
Eddie.
With couch potatoes, mate. He's one hot potato for couch potatoes, yeah?
One hot potato for me, please.
All right, over to Eddie with couch.
Potato!
Greetings everybody, Eddie Syquer here once again, rolling around on the WCYR casting couch, and I'm discussing the wonderful world of television. I'm declaring this week's segment a Commonwealth Games free zone and an election debate free zone. I'll leave that up to the experts like Mick with the games, Dermot with the big debate, because there are plenty of other things to talk about, because oh what a week it was in television. The highlight must have been Celebrity, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, what an event it really was. I mean, I must say, it was probably the most boring week of Wheel of Fortune I have ever seen. What the bloody hell were they trying to do? The celebrities were half asleep. Rob Elliott really didn't give a rat's bum about what he was doing. Adriana said about 5 words in the entire show, and... pardon? No, she usually says a little bit more, Russ. It was just, there was nothing happening, and the celebrities just had no idea what was going on. I think the celebrity, the so-called celebrity, of course they weren't really celebrities, just people from Channel 7 coming in to plug their own shows, and the best way to describe it all is with a Wheel of Fortune puzzle. Would you like to buy a vowel? Can you all see it? I think the celebrity who had the best idea was Jeff from the Wiggles. Don't wake up, Jeff. You had the right idea by going to sleep, because the show was sending me that way as well. It was, and of course, it still was Wheel of Fortune. The wheel still span, the letters still turn. But when you add the word celebrity to a title and you call it a special, you expect to see something. I don't know, maybe they wanted the celebrities to look so dumb to give us all our ego fix, to think, oh, we're smarter than the people on TV, so we keep tuning in, so we feel so smart, they keep getting the ratings. I don't know, but like I said, it was still Wheel of Fortune. The wheel did still spin, the letters did still turn, but something was missing. I don't know what. I mean, when something's brought up to be a special, it's just, you expect it to be special. And there was, living up to, and also in another issue with issues with promotions, there was there were some wonderful ads on television for movies. There was we were showing yes, an ad for the wonderful movie Armageddon. No, I haven't seen the movie, but Erin has referred to it as wonderful. So if it's good enough for him, it's well and truly good enough for me. And in the promos, you know, it's the standard used quotes from reviews. They use the line, the two wonderful words from one magazine, "It rocks." I've never seen those words used anywhere since Matt LeBlanc enthusiastically approved of Australian television at the movie. Sorry, LeBlanc. Yeah, and so why on earth would you want to sell yourself with those two words? But I think they were outdone with Channel 10, the hub of budget television, presenting us with the they were promoting some movie that's on tonight with John Candy, and I quote, the voiceover man from Channel 10 told us that it was the funniest bunch of misfits since Police Academy. Gosh, that must be hard. In the and getting to my point, yes, there is a point. I'm reaching it eventually. The ABC's Australian Story then had a last night had a special on Mike Willesee, and of course there was and Mr. Good old Willesee Jr. introduced the show and we were talking about Mike Willesee and inspiration, pioneer, rah rah rah, yada yada yada, Mike Willesee this, Mike Willesee that. I was getting really excited about it. I was getting like really worked up. I mean, this movie's really special. It was getting this sort of introduction. Then after about 30 seconds of hearing Mike Willesee talking, using that tired drone of his, I just tuned out. I just could not watch it any longer. So yeah, there is a running theme to everything I've been saying tonight, in that, in TV's ability to build something up and really doesn't live up to it, and the celebrities, the programs, the people who are built up to absolutely everything, they just do not deliver. And but whose fault is it that it doesn't happen? Is it our fault for giving these people these reputations and for building them up to be something? But of course they enter an industry in which they know that their reputation is everything. They know that people are going to be treating them in this way. They know that that's what the industry is all about. But by the same token is the fact that, I mean, is it fair to say, because it happens to everyone else, it's fair for it to happen to you? I mean, the fact that, okay, so many other people, lots of people get raped, does that mean it's okay if it happens to you? Because it happens to so many people. I know when I don't want to turn this into a political segment, but when blacks were harassed and you know, they were treated as second-class citizens, was it right for them to think, oh, it's all right for me to cope with this because everyone else does? I don't know. I don't know the answer. I'm not going to tell you the answer. I don't know if there is one, because it's for you to work out. And oh yes, before I go, I'd just like to give a little plug, doing a little of the shameless cross promotion, in that today a new internet site was launched, one that's set up by yours truly. It's as you'll know, TV is my great passion, as I come in here and talk about it every week. My first website, it's devoted to the TV institution sale of the century. Please visit it, it will mean quite a lot to me. The address, which I hope you can see on your screen, http://fast.to/sale. Visit it, send me an email, tell me how much you love me, I'll be a very happy man. That's about all I have to say tonight, and everyone's telling me to bugger off very quickly, so until I see you next time, stay happy, stay healthy, have a lovely what's-her-name.
Just like Elliot Rhodes, the Friday night funny man from Frontline, he's done it again. Eddie Syquer with another exciting edition of Couch Potatoes. Well, it's that time again of the show where I try and rope you into coming in and doing something here. You might be sitting at home thinking, God, I love this show, I want to get involved. Well, you can get involved, and we'll give you all the details you need to get. We'll give them to you probably at the end of the show. I might even give them to you in just a few seconds. That's right, you can come in, you can get on the cameras, you can do audio, you can actually present segments, you can do whatever you damn well like. You can break dance, you can plate spin. Have we got room for plate spinning? Yes, we can do plate spinning. I'm a big fan of plate spinning. I was watching an old rerun of Young Talent Time the other day, and they had a plate spinner on there, and it brought back some great memories. Bring back the plate spinners, I say. But anyway, getting back to what I'm supposed to be talking about here tonight, and that is participation from you, the viewer. Get in here. We're at 55 Walker Street, Redfern, McKell Building, or you can give us a call on 9698 2968. It doesn't matter. You may have a short film or something like that you've put together and you haven't got anywhere you can play it. Well, you can play it here because we have a little segment that we have every now and then where we do play those sorts of things. Bands, we do band promotions. We also have an exciting giveaway too. If you want to get involved and show our T-shirts off, actually I had one just with me, but somebody stole. Oh, here it is. Here it is. We've got these great T-shirts. I believe they're giveaways tonight too. So get on the blower and yeah, get on the dog, as they say in London. Get on the dog and yeah, that's it. Give us a call. All right. Well, that's it. It's that easy. Right now, it's time for Silly Seconds. One of the silliest segments. No, one of the funniest segments in the world on any show. Here they are. Silly Seconds. Good night.
Silly second. Another week. Before we start, I must apologise for Jonno's pathetic effort at a silly second last week. We know how bad it was because the star, myself, wasn't here.
I'd just like to say, kiddies, turn off the television. No, I don't think so. I'm sorry to say about my pathetic effort because of his pathetic effort. But anyway, that's not the point.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a joke.
He's.
I got a joke. No, it's like a community announcement.
Pretend to laugh. It makes
Mr. and
he gets
Mrs.
off on it.
Mr. and Mrs. Ling, they got a divorce, and Mrs. Ling went back to peaking. Mr. Ling went back to wanking. So yeah, that was it. Well, you can.
Bad.
We've been scraping the barrel this week, and it's been a lot of fun. And yeah.
Okay. We're doing the top 10 as we do every week. This one's a little more pathetic than the rest of them.
That's knocking us bad, man. Anyway, it's the top 10 list.
No, Bill Clinton's top 10 tips
for keeping a healthy
for
marriage.
keeping a healthy marriage.
Yeah, works for him, doesn't it? Anyway, we'll top 10 tips for keeping a healthy marriage by Bill Clinton. Number 10.
Number 10.
Pay in advance for your dry cleaning. I don't know. Number 9.
Number 9. Change the sheets.
Okay.
Wow.
Number 8. Send your girlfriend to Queensland. Get rid of her quick. Go quick. Cuz.
Number 7. Place a do not disturb sign on the Oval Office.
Ooh. Okay.
Works for me.
Number 6. Pay her divorce lawyer more than she does. Okay. Quick. Go. We're dying out here. Man.
We're dying big time. Number 5. So that's a conference in Zimbabwe.
Okay. Number 4. Have an affair with a blind mute. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry to all the blind mutes out there.
Number 3. Make sure you hide your Viagra well.
Oh. Okay. No, the top 10 tips for Bill Clinton's keeping his quality marriage or whatever it was.
Keeping it healthy.
No, the number 2 tip is sleep with her as well.
It helps. So I've been told. And the number 1 thing for
Numero uno.
For keeping a healthy marriage via Bill Clinton's top 10 tips is simple as don't get caught.
Okay, well that was totally rib tickling.
Yeah.
And I'm astounded at the amount of crowd participation.
Yeah.
And, but basically,
bit late.
Get in the audience. Do you know one thing I really hate? Less than liars, more than liars. I hate is suck ups. Right? Just get.
Hang on. I got a joke. I just heard this one.
Joke.
What is it? 4 nuns. They all died at the same time. Don't ask me. It must have been a chopper accident or something. They all died at the same time. They're floating up to the pearly gates, and St. Peter says to the nuns, he says, "Is there anything you'd like to confess?" And the first one says, "Well," he says, "I once saw a man's penis." And St. Peter says, "Yeah." And St. Peter says, "I'd like you to go over to the holy water and just rub your eyes with the holy water, and you may go through the pearly gates." He says, "Oh, cool, yeah, cheers." And
I can see where this is going.
The second, you can't. He can never see. The second nun says, "Right, I once touched a man's penis," and she says, "Oh, yeah." And St. Peter says, "Okay, go over to the holy water and wash your hands." And the fourth nun taps the third nun on the shoulder and says, "Do you mind if I go and gargle some of that holy water before you stick your ass in it?"
Ooh. What's black and brown and looks good on a lawyer? My Doberman pincher. All right. See you later. Have a great one.
Week.
Hey, wait. Stay tuned for CD Beats.
CD
man.
Beats. The beaty CDs.
They all got Colt 45 like as in.
What the hell is going on out there? I tell you, these guys are going crazy. These so-called crew. This is CD Beats, and my name is Justin, and Zena is not here today, so I decided to bring in someone even more special. Celebrities, punk goths? I don't know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is Terry, and this is Isabel from Colt 45. Yeah! All right. Thank you. Now let's be serious here for a moment. We have a very, very, very interesting EP to look at today and to listen to. It was recently released on Chatterbox, which is a subsidiary of Phantom Records, and the EP by Colt 45 is called Stress. Okay, so you'll be having a look at that in a minute. Now, you guys have been working on this EP and these songs for how long now?
We haven't been working on it anymore. It's finished.
It's finished. It's
in
done.
the shop.
So how long did it take to get together?
2 years.
2 years.
Mm.
All right. Now,
well, basically from the time the band formed until we recorded it was 2 years.
There's
So
just selections of songs from the last 2 years,
Right. And do you consider these to be your best songs from the last 2 years?
No.
Not really.
Well, that's the thing. I
Maybe
went.
the worst.
Well, possibly. No. I went last night to the launch at the Globe, which was fantastic.
Where we put it in a rocket and blasted all of the CDs out into space.
Exactly, and they're all
We don't
gone,
want
so you
them
can't
anymore.
get your hands on them. But we did manage to collect 2, which we'll be giving away later in the show. Now, it was quite interesting there in that I thought it was going to be a bit more sort of a punk fest, so to speak. But all these goths turned up. Why is this? Is it something to do with your music?
We're not a punk band.
You're not? Okay, so what are you?
We're not a goth band.
We're trying not
What
to
are you?
pigeonhole ourselves.
No. So what sort of music do you describe? Classical. Country and Western. Okay, well at the moment we're listening to Anti-Romantic. Do you consider yourself romantic at heart, or?
I don't think so.
No.
I'd have to say no.
All right. Well, that's fair enough. Anti-Romantic.
Leave a few scars on them, then leave them.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just knock them about and send them away. Now, Dr. Albaninski, as you prefer to be called.
That's my name.
That is actually your name. Oh, well, doctor.
I am actually a doctor.
You are a doctor?
Yes.
Oh, this is getting very scary. Doctor, perhaps you can tell us a little bit about this track in particular, which I enjoyed, Anti-Romantic, which is the last track on this 5-track EP.
What would you like to know?
I would like to know everything about this song. Why does it stand out? That and, of course, Be Great Horror Slut. Be Great Horror Slut,
That
which
one's
is
about me.
sung by Hades here.
Yeah.
Hades?
It's about me.
All right. And why did you choose the name Hades?
Well, I had a bit of a pun going. You see, I had Hell and Hades, as in Hell and Hades, but it turns out that most people don't know what Hades is.
No,
so
well, that's right.
logically, I took away the Helen.
Oh, okay. And Hades...
That's logical, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's moving
Completely.
about, but
in my mind, it is.
In your mind? Well, as long as it's in your mind, I mean...
Twisted logic.
That's fine, that's fine.
It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful song, that's right. It's absolutely beautiful. But
Anti-Romantic or Be Great Horror Slut?
Be Great Horror Slut. All right. But as for Anti-Romantic, why? Have you been having a little trouble in...
Did you write it on the toilet, Terry?
Yeah.
I didn't write that one on the toilet.
Which one was
actually,
that?
I wrote that in the lounge room of our old house in Abercrombie Street. It came from my flatmate saying something along the lines of he was an anti-romantic, and I just thought, okay, I'll write a song about that.
All right, yeah.
So 5 minutes later, there it was.
Fantastic.
It's that simple.
Like a puddle of vomit.
Yeah, it's like a puddle of vomit that nobody wants anymore. There it was.
Give yourself some more praise. I mean, this is a beautiful song. And Be Great Horror Slut, what a name. Oh, God. Now, how did that come about?
You know, like kind of early 50s horror movies and stuff. We're all big kind of B-grade horror films, so I wanted to write a tribute to all those B-grade horror sluts, basically.
Think about
like Vampiro and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
Quite a
sluts they
fan.
were. But
Now,
Sluts for horror.
Sluts for
Sluts
horror.
for horror of the B-grade genre.
All right, that seems to be the key words
And
of
that's me.
WCYR.
That's me. I'd like to say, like, I'm going to announce that right now, that I'm slut.
Well,
We knew that anyway, Terry.
Doctor.
How are you? I'm very well.
All right, well, we'll be...
This is starting to get more and more interesting, isn't it?
It is. Well, maybe we can make it even more interesting.
But you have to remember that
What
I'm an
with the punch in the
anti-romantic.
head time.
Okay, that's enough horror sluts. Please, keep it away. Let's keep it clean here because this is WCYR. Now,
No
this
We've
blood.
only got a
Applause.
PG rating or something.
PG, we certainly do. Actually, what is our rating? I mean, come on. X, triple
E.
X, triple R, Z. Whatever you want. Oh, shut up.
So you're like a Z-grade TV slut then.
Great
That's what you are.
TV slut, exactly. She's hit the nail on the head, I tell you. Now this is a 5-track EP, but there is actually
Yeah,
a
you
6
said that.
track.
Oh no.
Woo!
I never knew this.
Now, do we have...
This is news to me, Jerry.
No,
I never knew this.
Look, I'm sorry, I just had to bring it up because I heard it. There's 12 minutes of silence, and then suddenly there's this bizarre telephone conversation. Now, do we have a camera in the audience? Because there are 2 other members of Colt 45, Colt 45 in the audience, and now wave there. Thank you very much. This is good. All right. Now this is what we call big grade show. Right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Now let's be serious for a second here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Serious.
Back to
All right.
business. Yes.
Now, what was this all about?
What?
What was this 6-track all about? It is bizarre. 12 minutes of silence, then this phone call with apparently...
We rang someone up.
It was a prank call.
It was a prank call. We rang up this lady.
Yeah.
From
Didn't know
301.
who she was. We were in the studio, and I think we were mixing or something. You know, it's really boring in the studio. Mixing, people think it's really glamorous, but it's actually a complete drag.
Yeah, you sit around for
you
fucking
just
6
sit
hours,
around for 6
drinking
hours,
coffee.
You've got nothing to do.
Yeah.
Except listen to the engineer pull
And make
sounds.
prank calls.
So we made crank calls to keep ourselves amused, and
that's
we
one of
recorded them. He's getting the wind up. What's that mean?
Well,
He's going like this?
He's getting the wind up, but you're not.
Oh, right, I'm
Yes,
going
so
like
do
this.
continue. Do continue, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, where was I? Forgot. Oh, yeah.
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right? It doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
I just
it's
hear it
hot
for you,
under
so
here,
it's-
we're
yeah.
all sick as dogs. All right, and this is Colt 45, and this is Stress, which we're giving away 2 copies of tonight.
Yeah, I've got some copies of it.
You got some copies?
Mhm.
All right, so give us a call on 9698-2968. Just mention Colt 45, and if you can name these people right here, I'll give you a clue, Dr. Albaninski and Hades over here, you will receive a free copy of Colt 45's latest EP, Stress.
We would have brought in a video for you, but we don't have one.
That's fine, another
Terry
time.
put it in his
Plenty
butt.
of time. Hey, you guys are going on tour?
Yes.
All
Next
right.
week.
Next
Off
week.
to Brisbane.
You're off?
Playing
All
with
right.
on
Dog
tour.
Machine.
Fantastic.
Fine looking band.
Fine. And you played with Red Stain last night?
Red
And
Stain
with
with
Pins.
Pins.
Uh-huh.
And they were
Great bands.
fantastic.
Red Stain,
Great
yes.
bands.
Big fans of
Japanese,
both of them.
Japanese noisecore band.
Yep.
With Pins are a
Birthday party
white
tribute.
white
Only
boy
joking.
college rock dropout art school
college rock.
wanker.
Oh.
Yeah, up yours,
feedback
Jason, if you're
band.
watching.
He's all depressed and...
No,
Oh,
he's really psychotic,
he's a
actually.
mopey
He's
git.
absolutely psycho. You might remember Matthew Drake Brockman used to be on this show, very much like him. If anyone remembers, no? No, it's all new crew. All right, well, this was Colt 40.
So
Thank
that's
you
the wind
very
up.
much.
I can go out and have my cocaine
sorry,
now that
yep.
you're going to give me.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to be snorting these
well,
crumbs
let's go
here
get
right
some
now.
Coke then.
Thank you very
Come
much.
on,
This is
let's go.
CD Beats. Let's go and get some Coke, a cola, and we'll see you very shortly. Thank
See
you
you
very
later.
much. CD Beats. Colt 45.
G'day, welcome to Who's Hungry. Today where we ask the question, who is hungry? Today we're going to make a simple salad. We've got feta, Lebanese cucumbers, Roman tomatoes, a bit of vegetable oil, balsamic vinegar, Dijon mustard, and some salad mix from Coles. Sorry about that. First of all, we're going to make the dressing for the salad. That's consists of the balsamic, that, the Dijon, and the oil. And then the bowl to make that in. So what I'm going to do is take a little pinch of mustard. About that much. Side. And now I'm going to whip that up with my oil. I'm going to try and thicken it. So it becomes almost like a mayonnaise. So I don't want it to split. See, when it's splitting, I add a bit of vinegar because that's acidic. Hopefully it'll bind it. Basically what the mustard does is bind the sauce, or the sauce or dressing. See how you can see it coming together? Oil in. It's all about how fast you put it in. Put it in too fast, it's going to split. More vinegar, more acidity. Put it together. Got a little bit of thickness to it, as you can see. Nice for a salad dressing. Vinegar again. You want about half oil, half vinegar. That's about the ratio you can have. If you don't have bowls and everything, you just put it in a jar and shake it up. You know, I'm just being fancy. There we go, all the noise is over. There's our dressing. Actually, I'll put a bit of salt and pepper in that. Season it. Yes, that's my dodgy salt and pepper. Okay, get rid of that. Now I've got my feta. Sometimes this can be tricky to cut. If it's being tricky, the best thing you can do is heat your knife up. See, it sticks to the knife. You don't want too much. It's a very powerful flavour feta. So we'll just leave it like that. Cubes. Cucumber. Probably only going to need about half of it again. Not too much. Take that off. Cut it in half. You can take the skin off if you want, but this is a Lebanese cucumber. It'll be quite tasty. Not too bad. I'm going to take the seeds out. You don't have to again, but I prefer to. Fingers, because I chopped my thumb last week. Nasty experience it was. There we go. Here we got the Roman tomato. Very tasty little tomatoes those. Quite like them. And they hold together. Easy to chop up. All those huge things. Right. That's pretty much it. Let's put it together. I'm going to take some of this lettuce. tomatoes in. Throw them in. Feta. Okay, here's our dressing. I could have done with a bigger bowl here. It would have been much more convenient. But anyway, you get to see my chefing skills. There you have it. A simple salad. It's cheap, easy. Couldn't go wrong with that. So let's just put it around here and ask the question again. Who's hungry? Me. Now.
Lovely sight. We're back. We're back. We got a crowd here. We got two shirts. Look at that, two shirts. WCYR, Wisdom Chambers Youth Review. We got more stuff coming up in the show. We got the week that was with Erin and Russ. We've got what else we got? We got oh yeah, Rob's Rhymes. Oh, Robbie, break it down. We got Jonno here. we got people I've never met before. Your name?
Miles.
Okay, and your name?
Bindi.
Yes, I've had many of those. Yes? Mick. Fascinating crowd tonight.
Give me $1,000 and I'll be absolutely anyone.
Okie dokie. Moving right along. Late cancellation. I'm doing it with Dave. Don't whammy. We got Film Forum with Erin. What else do we got? We got prizes. Comedy store. We got what else we got? We got body shop makeover. All you have to do, give us a call. Hot potato, all that sort of jazz. But now, over to the boys. Oh, actually, we'll have an intro tape, and then we'll be going to the boys with the week that was. But now for the tape, the intro, the one you love. Hit it.
Okay, we've had our fun. Now it's time to get stuck into the news.
Ooh.
The hard-hitting stuff. We do warn that the content of our program has and sometimes does offend viewers of all sorts, because as I say, we do hit very hard. Sometimes below the belt, we dig
no
into
punches
the streets.
pulled.
You've got the rough idea of what we're doing here. I'm the Roger Clemson of Redfern. Erin, you're the
Ross Simons.
Ross Simons.
Ross Simons.
Ross.
Serious
yet
composed,
hard hitting. Anyway,
hearing.
more hard hitting news. We're kicking off with Spice Watch. Spice Watch tonight.
Spice Watch. Yep.
Spice Watch. I can't even say it. What's the name? Who got married?
Jerry Halley.
Mel B.
Mel B
Baby
got
Spice
married.
got married at a 150-bedroom mansion in Buckinghamshire the other day under a veil of secrecy.
Oh.
Because as you know, the Spice Girls aren't about publicity or any of that.
No.
They weren't created. Don't worry, I'm not even going to start on our good friend Chris Earle's line. You've got another story for us.
Well, I'll continue on the Spice vein. This, I suppose, you could call ex-Spice Watch. Our spies have been tracking down Jerry Halliwell, the former Spice Girl, seeing what she's been doing. And this is actually a bit of a pat on the back to Jerry. She has actually sold all of her Spice Girls costumes, including the infamous Union Jack mini dress, and donated the money to a children's cancer foundation, and she raised $500,000, unbelievably, by flogging her old togs.
And they estimate that by January next year, those togs will be worth somewhere around the $500 mark.
That's right, for the lot.
So, yes. Anyway, John Howard received a... John Howard, our good friend, John Howard. John Howard, after a successful week of Dancing with the Worm and having a great time on the Mass Debate, he actually used that one again. I think I used that one last year as well. What John did was he got a nasty shock when he visited the Mitsubishi plant in Adelaide. He actually he was wandering around doing his pods, pretending he's like a normal
like a
good guy, shaking hands and pretending he gives a toss. Anyway, he went up to this one young guy who was assembling seats or something like that in the factory, and Johnny's sort of gone up with a hand and I'm your friend. And the guy's turned around and he had a shirt that he had especially made up for the visit, and it read, I think I've got the exact little thing here. It is very, very true. He turned around and the message on the back was, I'm going to use some obscene language here.
Steady on.
It said, "Piss off and don't come effing back."
Is that true?
That's what it said. That's what it said. Effing. It's something you do at night. You go like this. Effing. That true? That is true. That's what. And Johnny could not believe it. He could not believe it. Oh, no, it wasn't on John. Anyway, you've got another story for us. In what has been an absolutely cracking show tonight.
Well, a big week, a big news week, and another big story about the Fashion Cafe in London. Of course, which
is it cafe or cafe?
Cafe, I think the Fashion Cafe, a cafe set up by 4 girls with anorexia, Naomi Campbell, Elle McPherson and Claudia Schiffer, after sticking their fingers down their throat and vomiting up their food for the past 30 years, decided to open a cafe, as you call it, selling the latest junk food, and apparently it's struggling now, the cafe, and the brains of the group, Claudia Schiffer, has left and has quoted her intense dislike of Naomi Campbell, of whom she said, quote, and I quote, she's always on a yacht with some boyfriend somewhere.
As opposed to Claudia, as she likes to be called sometimes, who works 9 to 5 at the cafe.
In the grill.
In the grill, she's out the back there. And Copperfield's out there making things disappear. He's got all the... Yes.
So it's struggling, the Fashion Cafe. Could be on the rocks.
What a shame that'd be.
Oh, absolutely
what a shame that'd
tragic.
be to see a big bloody junk food franchise go down.
I know. We need more of them.
We need more, don't we?
Not less.
I like it like that. Remember when Elle did the KFC? As if she ever ate KFC. Remember she said, I like it like that. And she's like, in the commercial, she's going,
and then turning around and heaving off camera. Yeah. I don't think so.
No. The only good thing about KFC, sorry to give them a plug, is those little wipers. That's the only good thing.
Do they still have those?
I think so. They smell very nice.
Yeah, they're superb.
But you can get those in those Kleenex, the ones that don't break off. The ones that pull out the whole bloody... Anyway,
you can wear them as a scarf.
We've gone right off track. I'm going to get us back on track. Oh, hello to my friend Andy Toohey, if you are watching. Andy is in the, where is he? Glebe. I think he's watching us from Glebe, so hello, Mr. Toohey. Plugs. all around the grounds.
Yeah,
You've got another story for us, I think, because I don't know where we're at.
Well, this one comes from London, and it's from our Science Bureau, our ever faithful and interesting Science Bureau, who have reported that doctors in London say that throwing tantrums, swearing and venting anger will make you live longer.
Who's the head of our bureau over there? Professor
Quinton Ashby III. He's a recognised doctor.
Very well known in Europe.
And a scientist, very well known, very reputable.
Right.
Very well known in Europe. All his reports are completely true.
Okay.
And scientifically
and
valid.
according to, we've got a lot of science stories tonight.
Can't have enough science.
We've got another one here that says a cup of tea and a good lie down doesn't just clear headaches, it could actually make you pregnant. That's what this research found that was handed to me today. And if you don't believe it, go and have a look through the magazines and stuff, because it is these are true. It's okay. Look, we have. I think you have another one for us, but we've got a quick bit of celebrity watch. I believe you've got some stories about Gallagher. What's Gallagher up to?
Oh, Gallagher. What's Gallagher been up to? Liam Gallagher ordered. What is this story?
You peruse it, and I'll go on with this one. England has voted. I know it was very hard to do, but England found the dumbest person in their country, and it was actually
this isn't the Liam Gallagher story.
No, this is a vote. They polled like thousands of pommies, and the dumbest person, according to this poll, was Paul Gascoigne. Paul Gascoigne, the English soccer player, has been voted the dumbest person in England, closely followed by Page 3 girl Molly Messenger. Don't know who that is. Lottery presenter Anthea Turner came in third, closely followed by former Spice Girl Jerry Halliwell, Ginger, whatever her name is. So she came in fourth. So
bit rough.
If you have any, who would we get Australia's dumbest person?
Australia's dumbest person. Molly Meldrum. Good call.
Molly Meldrum.
Very good.
Well, there you go. There's a competition for next week. Send in your top 5 dumbest people.
Good call, Molly
in
Meldrum.
Australia.
In Australia.
All right.
Pauline Hanson.
Australia. Pauline Hanson.
Pauline Hanson. Surely.
Yeah, she needs you to explain everything to her every time, doesn't she?
Idiot.
Boom, boom. You've got, what were you saying about Gallagher?
Not the Gallagher story. We don't have much time, but I thought this story was much better. This is another science story.
Well, good show tonight. Yep. Very smooth.
Science story. Canadian scientists have come up with some groundbreaking information after a cost of $8 million and 8 years research, have come up with the fact that blind people usually have better hearing than sighted people.
I didn't know that.
No, me neither.
Never heard that before. Apparently it was quite a lengthy little study as well.
8 year study. $8 million.
$8 million.
To tell us that. Yeah.
That's not bad, is it?
Good
way to spend taxpayers'
People are starving out there.
Doesn't matter as long as you know things like that. We could have similar things happening out here, and you would never know. Well, anyway, we'll let you know in the latest scientific reports. Anyway, we're just going to give a quick plug to our friend Eddie Syquer. You may remember Eddie from Couch Pots. Here is his website that he's just started up, and he wanted us to give a little plug for it. I believe this week it's dedicated to Sale of the Century.
One of my favourite shows.
One of mine too. There it is there. You can read that for yourself. I don't want to read it. I can't read upside down. I'm not that talented. Anyway, there we go. There it is. Another edition. Another exciting, pulsating, ball-breaking edition. Palpitating, whatever edition of the week that was. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I had absolutely wonderful time.
We spent a lot of time putting this show together, and
too much preparation, not enough spontaneity.
Okay, well, anyway, we've got places to visit. I'm flying out to Istanbul, where I'm actually covering a special story on a special little friend who has got something special he's going to be doing in the next couple of weeks.
Good to hear.
And yourself?
I'm off to Bangladesh. I've got to check out the political situation there, and
you carry a bit of weight.
I do. I have to sort some people out, and yep, I'll have the story next week.
Right. Okay.
With the flak jacket on, everything.
The jacket over
the shoulder. Kneeling down near the combat zone.
We better go. We've been wound up about 50 times.
Yep. Back next week.
We're going.
Molly.
We'll see you next week. Bye. About 20 minutes.
Yeah, that was the week that was with Erin and Russ. Another round of applause for the boys. Another great show for another great week. But coming right up, we've got Dermot, who's going to be interviewing Ben Hanson. I'm not sure about the relationship with Pauline there, but we'll soon find out. He'll explain. Please do. Please explain. Yes, he's an avid watcher of the show and knows the importance of coming into CTV and in order to vie for the youth vote. And Dermot's going to put him through his paces in any minute now and see what he can come up with to convince you, the viewer, of giving him the vote. So I'll cross now to Dermot, who's going to put the pressure on Ben. Is it Doctor? It is Doctor. Very impressive. We're all impressed here at CTV1. Dr. Ben Hanson, and he'll explain. Over to Dermot.
Thank you very much, Lewis. Well, welcome to Youth in Focus, covering the top issues of the election 98. Here we are, and this evening we have Dr. Ben Hanson from the Democrats Party sitting in the seat of Sydney, or standing in the seat of Sydney. Is that correct, Ben?
That's correct.
That's correct. Well, welcome to the show.
It's great to be here. I feel like I'm on a cross between a current affair and Wayne's World, so it's wonderful.
That's actually a very good description. I think we should sell that here. Yeah. So, Ben, you're with the Democrats. Who are the Democrats?
Well, this is the problem in this election, that the media are ignoring the Democrats. The Democrats have had responsible government now for 21 years. They've held the balance of power in the Senate through most of that time. And what they do is that they actually look at the laws and fix them up to make them fair for all Australians, which we can't trust Labor or Liberal to do, especially for young people.
Okay, so especially for young people. Now, last name, Hanson. Please explain.
I've been asked
I just had to say that, didn't I?
I've been asked so many times in the last 2.5 years, are you related to her, or is she your big sister, or is she your little sister, which I didn't like that one. The fact is she's Hanson by marriage, and her second husband was Hanson, and he's so scared to open his mouth because there's a Supreme Court injunction against him. So
is there?
Yeah, so she's not a real Hanson. I'm the real Hanson. In fact, well, I'm the anti-Hanson because I stand against everything that she is.
Well, that's got a response from everybody here in the studio. So that's the difference. Pauline Hanson is Hanson by name only, whereas Ben is handsome by nature. Okay. So now, coming back to the Democrats, obviously you've joined them because of the fact that they are a bit of the underdog. They do hold the pressure on in the Senate, and that's a good thing. What are the issues, do you think, for young people in this election?
Sure. I think young people have been ignored by both Liberal and Labor, and they've been ignored for years. And the problem has been is it's only been the Democrats that actually have been listening to young people and actually talking to young people and finding out. Democrats have been doing this every year. They do what's called a youth poll, where they actually go around and survey a whole lot of young people and find out what the young people think is important. And the other parties don't do that. They're not interested. I mean, that's why young people have got to get involved, and they've got to get out there and vote. Now, there's some issues this election that are crucial. The first of all, the first most important one is young people got to have a job.
Yep.
And what's Liberal and Labor doing about that? They've both pursued this relentless course of economic rationalism and cost cutting. They're destroying the social fabric of Australia. And I mean, it's time that the young people stood up and stood behind the party that's been representing them. And that's the Democrats.
Okay. So in order for young people to take a stand and do this, they'd need to vote.
That's right.
What incentives are there for young people to vote? Do you think it's important that young people vote?
I think it's crucial that young people vote. I think it's so important because you feel good if you think that you made a difference. The reason that I'm involved in politics is not because I want to be. It's because I can't stand One Nation. I think David Oldfield's an evil creep, and Pauline Hanson goes beyond words. And there is a real chance that they might get balance of power in the Senate, and that's going to be a disaster.
Yep.
And I wanted to make sure that I felt that I could make a difference this election, and that's why I got involved in, well, I was involved in the Democrats, but not actively, but that's why I decided to get involved, because after the 3rd of October, if Pauline Hanson's in control of the Senate, and we all turn into a white rural country of bigoted losers,
Yep.
At least I know that I tried. And young people have got to feel the same. I mean, the politicians need to have pressure on them. They need to see that young people are voting against them, and they'll listen.
Yep.
But that's the only way you can make them listen.
Yep. Okay. So how do you think young people's issues can be best profiled in the 98 election?
Young people have got to get out there and make a stand. I think there's too much apathy in young people in politics at the moment. There's not enough young people involved in politics, not enough young people involved in political parties. And really the youngest party of all is the Democrats.
Yeah.
We're the only party that has a politician under 30 in Parliament, and that's Senator Natasha Stott Destroyer, which we call...
Now that's a mouthful,
we
that
call
last name.
Basher Stop Destroy 'em. So, and
Can you just repeat that again? Basher
Stop Destroy 'em.
Right,
That sort of rolls off a bit easier. Who is the only politician in Australia under 30, and she represents young people and she listens very actively to young people.
Yep.
And I think Australians are lucky to have her.
Do you think young people vote on issues that only affect young people, or do you think they have a wider grasp?
No,
of some
young
of the
people
issues?
are adults and they know what the important issues are, and they know what the important issues are this election, and it's unemployment, it's education. You know, this current government forcing us to pay more and more for education, which is just an investment in our society, it's not a cost.
Yeah.
Other issues that are really important are things like crime. Young people are concerned about crime, they're concerned about the environment, they're concerned about the whole range of issues. They're a very diverse group, ignored and underrepresented in Parliament, and I think young people aren't given the credit that they're deserved.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think there'd be a lot of people here in the studio that would agree with you on that issue, particularly about the crime. I mean, being involved in community-based television, we provide a different style of profiling young people's issues, particularly around the area of crime. And crime is often set by the media to be something that's, you know, young people are made out to be these vicious, evil people that just hang out in gangs. Do you think that that's an issue that's being profiled at this election, or is that more of a state issue, particularly in New South Wales with the laws they've brought in here?
I think crime is both a federal and a state issue, and there's no doubt, I mean, a very impressive statistic that I never knew until recently was that 85% of people in jail in New South Wales are there because of heroin-related crime. And it's heroin that we have to address. That's the reason for most of the crime. So the heroin issue's got to be tackled, and then we've got to look at why are people taking heroin? What's the reason for that? Do they feel there's no hope for the future? They got no self-esteem, no job, no money? I mean, we've got to look at the real reasons behind things, not just do band-aid policies.
Yep. So what would be the top policies that the Democrats want to focus on in coming back into power, or in the election campaign itself?
Well, the Democrats have got a whole range of policies, a 200-page issue of policies, and it's all on the net. And I know most of you viewers may have some access to the net, hopefully, and if I'm not going to go through them all, but they're all there, and they're at www.democrat.org, which is short for organism.
Organism, right, as opposed to organisation.
Well, yeah, or organism, or organisation.
Orgasm.
Well, you know, that's a good way to remember it. .au. So www.democrats.org.au. It's all there on the net. We're the only party that have all our policies freely available on the net, and young people should look up and have a look and see what the things that are there that interest them.
And young people that don't have access to the net, what should they do?
They can ring me, they can ring the Democrats, and we'll happily send them that information.
Right, okay. Where can you be contacted?
Well, I can be contacted at my surgery, which is in Oxford Street, Darlinghurst, which I'm not advertising here, because electronic advertising on the media for doctors is illegal.
Is it?
Yeah,
Right,
I just
okay,
thought I'd get that one in.
Yep, okay. So this is Ben Hanson as opposed to Dr. Ben Hanson of Surrey Hills Practice. Okay, university funding, what do you think needs to happen with that?
I mean, it's just a joke. I mean, education is really an investment in our future, and the Democrats oppose any form of fees, and we think that HEC should be scaled back and then out. I mean, this country has been so driven by greedy economists for so long, and they've all had free education. I mean, a lot of them have, and yet most young people today, how are they going to afford $10,000 a year or a semester to be able to pay for education, especially if they're not from a rich family?
Okay. Second last question. I'd normally make this the last one, but given that I want to throw a statement at you for the last one. Second last question. Why would a young person vote for you?
Sure, okay. The youth poll revealed that of people between 15 and 21, only 2% of people trust politicians. And
you're selling your face as this is the politician you
no,
can trust?
all I'm saying is that after 21, that stat will drop down to about 1%. So it just goes to show how naive young people are.
Okay.
But really, young people should vote for the Democrats, because the Democrats, we're not tied to unions, we're not tied to big business.
And phones are running hot here tonight.
Phones are running hot tonight. The Democrats care about people. We're the only party that cares.
I think that's actually your phone that's ringing.
Oh, I never hear my phone. I'm sure it wouldn't be.
Okay. The last time we looked at an election issue, we had Tanya in the studio, Tanya Plibisek. I finally got her name right. Can you believe that? And we asked Tanya, if you came into power and ended up holding the seat of Sydney, what would you do for CTV1? And I think everybody here wants to know, if you came into power, what would you do for CTV1?
I'd get rid of a current affair and put you guys on instead.
Fantastic. What a great answer. What a great answer. And that's the response. So, you know what the issues are. Election time's not that far away. Get out there, hassle these politicians, put them on the spot, find out whether they are going to help your needs. And we will come back. We will be looking at more issues with the election. I don't know whether we'll be interviewing too many more people. But Ben, thank you very much for coming into the studio.
It was my pleasure to be here. I'm really happy to be here to talk to the young viewers tonight.
Good, good. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
And we'll throw it from there. Thanks very much.
Hello. Yes, we're back here, and I'm going to do some contact details. If you'd like to get in contact with WCYR, because we are just fabulous, of course. You can phone us, naturally. You can phone us on 02 9698 2968. That phone number again, 9698 2968. Or you can see us on the web at www.aussiemail.com.au/WCYR. And you can email us at WCYR at aussiemail.com.au, and our postal address is Box BO1, McKell Building, 55 Walker Street, Redfern 2016. And now I'm going to throw over to Michael with the sports report.
Thanks for the round of applause, and welcome to another edition of the Sports Show. And first up, I'd like to talk about the Commonwealth Games in Kuala Lumpur. First up, I'd just quickly like to mention shooting. Christine Teffrey claimed her third gold medal yesterday when she beat Ching Ying from Malaysia. She scored 672.8, and Ching Ying scored 672.1. So good luck to her, and I enjoy shooting because I think it takes a lot of concentration, and I always think back to the Clint Eastwood movies, so good luck to her. Susie O'Neill also claimed her 10th record gold medal for Australia in the pools last night. She's got 6 so far in these Commonwealth Games and 10 in her record overall. She won the 200 metres butterfly in 2 minutes and 6 seconds, so good luck to her. Australia are on top of the table in the medal tally with 50 gold, 32 silver and 30 bronze, and a total of 113. Next is Canada with 14 gold, 19 silver and 23 bronze, and their tallies are 56 medals. And England are third with 14 gold, 18 silver and 22 bronze, for a total of 54 medals. Australia also going well in the sprinting, and they're clocking up the medals there, and in the rugby union a couple of days ago, we got a bronze medal in the union, so good luck to the Aussies in that. So we're going really well, and there's 4 days to go in the competition, and we'll easily clock the medals. Will keep ticking over, and we're on top, and we won't get beaten. So good luck to the team. Next up, I'd like to mention some rugby league. This weekend there's 2 games. There's a finals with Brisbane and Sydney City at ANZ Stadium, and also there's Canterbury and Parramatta as well. Head to head, Canterbury have head to head they've played 105 games, and Canterbury's won 55, with Parramatta have won 46. In the finals, Parramatta have won 6 games, and Canterbury 4. They've played 10 in the finals. It should be a good game against the Bulldogs and Parramatta, and I think the Bulldogs will win, but hopefully Parramatta will win. And also with Brisbane and Sydney City, I think Brisbane should win that one. They've played 11 games with Brisbane in front, and Sydney City have won 3. In the finals, Brisbane have won 4, and Sydney City have won 2. Steve Renouf and Matt Singh should be a good matchup, with Steve Waters and Brad Fittler as well, and Jim Dimmick and Travis Norton and John Simon and Curry Hughes as well. Next up, I'd just like to quickly mention the tennis. Earlier in the week, 2 Australians, Pat Rafter and Philip Pousis, made it in the finals of the US Open, and Pat Rafter won the final. It's been over about 20 odd years since 2 Australians have been in the finals, and Pat Rafter won the game. He won just over 700,000 American, over 1.1 million Australian, I think, and he also donated $300,000 to charity. So I think that was a good idea. So that's all for this week's edition of the Sports Show, and I'll see you next week, and have a good week. Thank you.
Don't adjust your sets. This is my face normally. Right, basically I'm here to tell you about all the handy little people that give us stuff and make it possible for WCYR to go to air. So WCYR, we're proudly supported by the Family Planning Association of New South Wales, the Pilgrim Post Group, Broadway Shopping Centre, where we are every now and then, probably another couple of weeks I think we are, first Saturday of the month. Makeup Glamour, Webbed Multimedia Products, The Body Shop, the Comedy Hotel at Glebe, Reverse Garbage Co-op, Metropolitan Hardware, and Marrickville Building Supply. Alright, what else have we got here? Infinity Car Sound, for the best sound in your car, for all sorts of cars. Call Infinity Car Sound on 1800 22 6861. That's Infinity Car Sound for your nearest dealer. Right, and we've got these lovely WCYR t-shirts. See this? WCYR, you've seen them a lot on the show. You're going to see them more because we're wearing them. And if you want to be a WCYR groupie just like us, come in and ring us up. Don't come in, or you can come in too if you like. Ring us up, 9698 2968, and we got these lovely t-shirts sponsored by U-Design, an innovative new company with a director as young as 19 years of age. And U-Design means what it says. You design what you want. So if you know what you want, call Chris or Matt on 9665 7184. Okay, what else have we got here? We've got Narrowcasters, lovely people down at Narrowcasters. They're going to supply us with stationery, letterhead, stickers, all that sort of stuff. And they're doing some stuff down at the Powerhouse Museum, the Knights of Imperial Austria exhibit.
And we've got some 2 free tickets here to give away. Knights of Imperial Austria exhibit. Yeah, so if you want one of them, give us a call, 96982968, and we'll give you one of these and a t-shirt. We've only got 2 though, retail at $16, so we got them for nothing. And while you're there, you get these little gallery guide thingies, and these take you through the thing. They're the world's first portable audio CD-ROM, now used in the best museums and galleries around the world. Contains all the information you want to hear about particular exhibits at the touch of a button. It's easy to use, even by children, older people, and the CD quality sound makes it just not educational, but entertaining as well. So for more details, call Narrowcasters on 9327 8897. And so go down to the Powerhouse and visit the Knights of Imperial Austria exhibit and get one of these gallery guides. And if you come down on the weekend, I'll be there selling them, and they're great, trust me. Okay, what do we got next? We got Rob. Rob's coming up with Rob's poems.
Thanks very much, guys. Welcome to another week of Rob's Rhymes. As you know, Commonwealth Games going on this week. Australia having an absolute blinder. Gold, 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 what can we say? And with Sydney 2000 coming up, I mean, Sydney's got to lift its game a little. Basically, I see Sydney as Sydney, and Sydney's not good enough for the year 2000 Games. We need to do something about traffic, and we also need to do something about pollution and our city. Don't forget Sydney water. What happens if by the year 2000 the water's still not okay to drink or whatever? Could have problems there. But I'm here to tell you guys a few rhymes and a few lyrics, so hopefully you guys might be able to appreciate this one here about our traffic problem in Sydney with the year 2000 and the games coming up. So, yeah, traffic. Driving through the city, on my way to work. It gets me awfully shitty. Beep, beep, that cabbie's a jerk. I think I'll take the back streets, try and get there a little quicker. Ah, shit, he's broken down, my heart beats. Now I'm even more bitter. So I back her up, because I'm running late. Oh, lady's not the word. Holy shit, look at the date. It's now the 5th and I started on the 3rd. So I jump out and I run home as I open up the door. I call him up for him to moan. It was your day off. You didn't have to come at all. Thanks, guys. Also, I have another poem about Sydney itself, to do with the pollution problem and what I saw Sydney as a 5-year-old to what I see Sydney as a 19-year-old. I see a big difference, and I'd like to tell you guys about the difference. Sydney. Sitting on a rock, an old lady dreams, looking at the harbour, content and happy she seems. Ships passing slowly by, birds flying high in the sky. But I just can't see why she looks so peacefully fulfilled. Can she not see what it was that oil tanker spilled? Or what is it up there on the rocks? A chip packet, a tyre and some rotten socks. Away from the harbour and into the heart. Poof, what's that smell? Did Jonno fart? The smoggy pollution fills the air. It's not raining down here, but there's black clouds up there. Littered floors and graffitied walls, can you see what I mean? And yet, little old ladies sit on rocks, smiling while they dream. Thanks, guys. Another week of Rob's Rhymes. Shortly, coming up, we'll have Film Forum with Erin and Russ, is it? Russ and Erin with Film Forum coming up in a few minutes. And between then and then, if you guys would like a t-shirt, WCYR t-shirt, just give us a call on 9698 2968 for your WCYR t-shirt, and all you have to do is say potato head. So, hot potato, it's hot potato, it's not potato head, I apologise, I give you my apologies. It's hot potato, not potato head. So, I'm Rob, that's another week of Rob's Rhymes, and thanks very much.
And while we're on the subject of potatoes, Eddie is back, but not as the couch potato, as the budget budgie. This week, the tips on how to live cheaply, how to survive, how to have a higher morale when the money's not as high as the morale could be. Well, we all know what the politically correct movement did for us. You were no longer blind, you were visually challenged. No, you're no longer derelict, you're just a Pauline Hanson supporter. And so I could continue. We'd like to present to you a few little words, a few little terms that'll make you happier when your money's not as, well, it isn't as plentiful as you'd like it to be. Firstly, when you're starting to get just maybe a little bit broke, you can call yourself between finances. When the money gets a little bit lower and you're like, let's say, struggling a bit, you can say you are living reassessed priorities. And then when you lose just that little bit of money you had left over, you feel absolutely destitute, no other word for it. Well, don't say you're destitute, say you're simply on the brink of a miracle. Of course, one way to really save money, where you can get wonderful merchandise valued at, like, say, $1,500 for just $6, is, of course, by being a contestant on Sale of the Century. Speaking of which, there happens to be a website for it, which was just launched today. Its address, which I just happen to have on this piece of paper, is http://fast.to/sale. I think I've got enough plugs for that website in today, so I'm going to get out of here very quickly before I get my bum kicked. So please welcome Erin with Film Forum.
Oh, thanks. It's very exciting. Welcome to Film Forum again. This week I've got two movies to talk about. Two movies. Wow. A big budget Hollywood blockbuster and a smaller budgeted documentary from England, which I'll start off with that one. It's a movie called Kurt and Courtney. It's been getting a lot of publicity lately. It's from director Nick Broomfield, a British documentarian who is a terrific filmmaker, one of my favourite filmmakers, a great documentarian that always chooses very interesting, gritty, on-the-edge subject matter. His past films include Eileen Wuornos, The Selling of a Serial Killer, Fetish, Heidi Fleiss, Hollywood Madam, and a whole slew of other tough, uncompromising documentaries. His latest film began as a documentary into the life of Kurt Cobain, of course the lead singer of Nirvana, who killed himself a couple of years ago. And he was just going to do basically a conventional documentary about Kurt Cobain, partly funded by MTV and partly funded by the BBC. But once he got into the story and started interviewing people, he realised that a much more interesting story was to be found in the life story of Kurt Cobain's widow, Courtney Love, the lead singer from the band Hole. She wouldn't cooperate in the making of the film, and he interviewed a whole bunch of people, mainly heroin addicts and other completely unreliable sources, of course, who told all kinds of crazy stories about Courtney Love, that she paid people to murder Kurt Cobain, that she drove him to suicide, and all sorts of crazy stuff. And Nick Broomfield has dived head-on into this and basically made a film which is more or less a character assassination of Courtney Love, which may not be morally ethical, but it's very enjoyable to watch. If you've always thought she was a complete lunatic, then you'd be absolutely right. You see things like, or you hear things like her leaving phone messages for journalists threatening to kill them and all sorts of crazy stuff. And the movie is just a demented delight from beginning to end. Nick Broomfield is a real crazy guy that doesn't mind getting in there and making the most of his subject matter, and he really wades into things in a big way. It's a very powerful film, incredibly disturbing at times, but also almost hilariously funny at some points. A terrific film and a great example of how entertaining and pointed and relevant documentary genre can be. A lot of people treat it as a second-class form of cinema, you know, National Geographic and Our World kind of documentaries, but Nick Broomfield here proves that, you know, a doco can be just as interesting and powerful and moving as a feature film. So Kurt and Courtney is great stuff, gets the big thumbs up from me, and out of $12.50, I would give Kurt and Courtney, I'd give this film $11.50. It's great stuff, well worth seeing, screening all around Sydney, so do go and see it. Particularly, well, maybe if you're a Courtney Love fan, you might want to give this the miss, because I think you'll be burning all your whole records and just trying to get away from Courtney after you see this. She's really awful. But for all the other people out there, terrific stuff, don't miss. But film of a very different nature, one that started last Thursday, is a movie called Lethal Weapon 4, which of course is the fourth in a series of movies which started out very well. Lethal Weapon 1 was a terrific film, gritty, tough, hardcore, with lots of laughs and lots of craziness. Then Lethal Weapon 2 was another good film. It had Patsy Kensit in it, so it wasn't quite as good as the first film. Then Lethal Weapon 3 was pretty bad, so hopes were pretty low for Lethal Weapon 4, particularly considering that Mel Gibson had not stayed true to his character of Martin Riggs and had cut off his mullet hairstyle, which I think was an absolute tragedy, and basically I think just points to Mel Gibson's facile nature as a superstar and an actor that isn't really willing to stick to a character, and I think he just wants to plug himself and his own personality, which he does once again in Lethal Weapon 4. This is, well, it's been said that this is an absolutely appalling film, which I tend to disagree with. It's not a great film by any means, but it's a Lethal Weapon film. You get exactly what you expect from a Lethal Weapon film. There's lots of goofy, kind of crazy buddy cop action and humour, lots of car crashes, lots of explosions, and lots of Danny Glover saying, "I'm too old for this shit," and the two guys running around. And this time the bad guys are played by, the bad guy is Jet Li, a Hong Kong martial arts superstar, so they've jumped on that trendy bandwagon at the moment. And the bad guys are Chinese, which leads to some very unpleasant racism in the film, which was quite shocking and something that I didn't like at all. I don't think having Mel Gibson make jokes about flied lice and Asian people is really very funny at all. But there's a lot of action, a lot of entertainment. It's big, it's glossy, it's slick. It's just what you'd expect. But I think the Lethal Weapon films are in desperate need of being put out of their misery, and I think if there was a Lethal Weapon 5, it would probably be a truly horrendous experience. So Lethal Weapon 4, kind of entertaining, but it has a nasty streak to it, and it is a bit silly, so it can't get that big a score. So out of $12.50, I'm going to give Lethal Weapon 4 $7.50. It's not bad. See the first film again. You'll have a much better time, I assure you. That's all for this week. I'll be back next week with some more films to talk about. I may be taking a look at the new film version of Les Miserables, starring Liam Neeson and Australia's own Geoffrey Rush. So tune in next week for that. I'll see you then.
Dermot, just looking through this interesting box of goodies, mate, that you take with you everywhere, just in case.
Yes, mate. Yes.
The contraceptive pack.
Yes.
Some interesting stuff here. Please explain.
Please explain. Actually, it's good that you've pulled this out because we didn't actually get to finish the demonstration, and the last part of the diaphragm demonstration was actually the removal.
Oh, well, please take us through it.
What happens is that after sex, we encourage people to keep this in for 6 hours because the sperm lives inside the vagina for 5 hours.
Even with spermas?
If you've just tuned in, this is not Syxpression, this is actually the wrap-up. So, but anyway, we're just sort of wrapping up the diaphragm here. And you just reach in and grab the diaphragm.
This doesn't come into play at all. You don't have to
remove the diaphragm like that. No, you don't.
Like that.
Now put that down, Lewis.
You don't.
You've been warned about that. That's not a toy.
No, I asked you not to play with that. That's the speculum.
Okay.
So that's very sensitive. We only use that when there's a
this thing doesn't fit.
Man,
what's going on?
What have you got to say?
I've got nothing to say here. I think Lewis, you're disgusting. You are vile. This
please
is a serious
take your banana out of my vagina, please.
Oh, this is a vagina, isn't it? That's what one looks like.
What are you people laughing at?
So, this is the contraceptive kit. This is actually a cervical cap, which is very similar to a diaphragm. Does the same thing in case.
This is the thing I had on my nose.
So yes, it's also a Lewis nose cap as well, actually. So
we're starting off CTV1 Nose Day. It's $2.
Well, that's bloody marvellous. But, what are we here for? What are we here for? Here and now.
Specimen jar.
We're here to say what a fantastic show it was.
It was fantastic. It was. Today especially. Yeah.
It was. It was really good. It was really good. I think I think often
highlights.
what makes the show is just the energy that goes into it.
Yes.
People get on set and you think it's going to be boring, it's just going to be a bit low grade, you know, not a big audience. And
B
then
grade.
Hey,
they
Dermot,
just go over the top.
can you please explain this rather
Explain
intricate contraceptive contraption you've got in this thing?
Yes, you
how does
put
that work?
in your ear.
Right.
And then no one will come near you for the rest of the night and you don't have to worry about getting pregnant.
Oh, really?
So that's what happens.
Wow,
yeah.
cool. That's a pretty...
this
that'd
here...
have like a, what, 100% effective rate, would it?
Yeah, definitely. 150% effective.
And if I wore two, that'd be like 200%.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, there's no way you'll be getting pregnant, Lewis.
Don't worry about these things when you got a simple little thing like this. I mean, all these little things just useless. You just go...
So, Justin, what were your highlights?
My highlights today would definitely be CD Beats. Would everyone agree?
Silly seconds.
Of course, when I say CD Beats, I mean silly seconds. Does everyone agree? Yeah, that's right. Silly Seconds will be back next week on WCYR along with CD Beats, which is certainly one of my... But
Samo.
Okay.
We got giveaways, guys. Look at that. Lethal Weapon 4. How groovy, mate.
Lethal Weapon 4.
Lethal Weapon
watch.
4.
The watch.
The watch.
Is that a sick thing, mate?
Forget the ride, forget the game, we have the watch.
What they wear on the set of CTV1 is a Lethal Weapon watch. We're giving away Lethal Weapon 4 stuff, seeing as Erin reviewed it. We've got a watch.
We're giving that away, are we?
We are. We got a T-shirt.
I'm sure Erin will be happy to hear
So
that,
run down to the studio now.
We got double pass.
Double pass.
Lethal
to
Weapon
4. Yeah. Okay.
We have 4 double passes
Running the
to
top.
Lethal Weapon 4.
4 double passes.
No,
That'd
no,
be
no,
eight
one
double,
people.
that's
One.
8 people. 8.
Right.
Damn, that
8
doesn't work,
people.
does it? Divided by 2.
Of course, if you take your child that's under 2.5, then they get in free.
Absolutely.
So you could
as long
be-
as you sit on the knee.
Yeah. Now we were just having a bit of a chat here a minute ago after
Right.
having done the
Where does
interview
this
go?
with Ben.
Yes,
Where
yes,
does this
yes.
go, Dermot?
Listen, Lewis, just
and-
put it down. Relax. All right, just sit back.
That's where that goes. Yeah. We were back to me. We were having a bit of a discussion
Dermot.
about Ben and about Tanya, and thanking them very much for
Mr.
coming in
Dr. Hanson.
and talking politics with us. Tanya's got better legs, apparently. The studio audience think.
I don't know about that.
We are split down the middle here in the studio as to whether to vote for Tanya
We are
or
indeed.
to vote for
We
Ben.
are
Now
indeed.
we were just sort of having a chat about that.
We were.
And we were wondering. Now we can't promise anything. We were wondering whether people might not like to see a live debate here on CTV1.
And
Sounds
we,
good to
we
me.
thought we
What
would
do
put it
people
to
think?
you, the viewer, to give us the questions or to let us know what you think about the debate. We're interested in things like, you know, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the hard issues.
The
Dermot.
hard issues.
None of this wishy-washy,
The hard
if we,
issues.
you know, we'd like
What
to...
do young people
blah,
wear?
blah,
A current affair, promises.
Politics,
What we
politics,
want to know, this is how you judge someone. What music do you listen to, you know?
Absolutely.
Things like that.
Have you ever been in the Oval Office with one of your staff?
Absolutely. I mean, do you have a criminal record for smoking marijuana? Very important.
Do you inhale?
Do you inhale?
Or do you swallow might be the question more commonly asked at the moment.
Let's not
Oh,
bring the banana out
outrageous.
now.
No, let's not.
No, Lewis.
So-
no, do not bring out the banana.
If Tanya and Ben are agreeable to such a debate, we want you to give us a call tonight. The number
Give us a
is
call.
9698 2968.
Just
Give
to
us a
recap
call
that, 9698.
and ask some questions, and we will put those questions to them. So think about what would you most like to ask a politician on live television.
But serious questions. This isn't a joke. This is your future. The future of Australia. The future of youth in Australia.
Dermot, I've got a new addition to your contraceptive pack, mate. Alan Jones.
Something like Alan Jones.
I'll just put that in there, I think.
Something more than victory.
Even more effective than the clip.
Even more effective than the condom.
The paper clip, the
pill,
condom.
bound
Hey,
to put
forget
you to
about
sleep
it.
without an
You
erection.
just pull this out. It's
no
all over.
moistness involved. This is
Forget
Alan
about
Jones
it.
telling the truth.
He's a very attractive man.
Yep, the hard-hitting questions. We're going to be asking them here
We-
on CTV1.
Well, we can't promise it, but we will try and line it up for you. So tune in your sets.
But we
for
need
next
a
week's
tremendous feedback from the viewers on this one.
We will. We
if
will.
we're to even to consider doing it.
That's right. We need to hear from you.
Here.
We need to hear from you now. That
views.
number again.
9698 2968.
That's right.
All right, mate.
You are wrong, Yana. You are wrong. Wrong, Yana. You are wrong. Absolutely,
And
emphatically wrong.
I would actually like all the cast who are still here, the cast, to give a big hand to the crew tonight
Yeah.
for putting in such an effort over the top. So
I
to
know.
the crew,
Yeah.
who make this show happen, don't they? Yeah.
Hey, t-shirts. WCYR t-shirts. We're giving one away. All you'd have to do is call us up and ask for a t-shirt, and we'll give it to you. Hot potato.
Did you have information there on the floor that you?
Yep.
Yeah. Talk about.
This is our loaded lethal weapon t-shirt.
Oh, that's.
2 t-shirts, 2 caps, 1 watch, and 1 double pass to Lethal Weapon 4. Because we're up on it with all the prizes and we've got all the latest gear.
Don't forget the free CDs, Colt 45.
All this could be yours if the price is right.
What's the lowdown on the Vox Pop? When
Vox
are we
Pop.
next Vox Pop?
Well, next Vox Popping would be next weekend.
Next weekend.
Sounds like thereabouts, yeah.
Next
So we'll be down at Broadway.
Down at Broadway.
Down at Broadway Shopping Centre.
Asking the hard questions and getting our grilling techniques down for when we get the politicians in.
So don't go out and get plastered next Friday night and have a hangover and not be able to come and see us.
No.
Stay home, watch the show on Friday night,
Good
and
news.
make it a big one and make a big effort and get down to Broadway. That was
Yes.
beautiful, Jay.
Oh.
And get down to Broadway. That was beautiful, do it? Sorry. And come in and put your mouth to the camera and have a chat with us.
Put your mouth on the line.
Put your money where your mouth is.
That's right. That's exactly the line I was looking for.
Put your mouth where your money is. That's what
Put your
Quentin
mouth
says
where the
to
money
whiskey. Okay, so any final comments?
Moving right along.
Comments? No. Introduction for next week.
Justin, great interview by the way. Suited boots.
Oh yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to
We're a bit
apologise.
worried. You had us
I'd like
on
to
the road, sir.
apologise for those biscuits or the demarcation thereof, and we will be supplying next week's show and the audience of next week with unlimited Arnott's family, all sorts. So
Ripped
come
off,
on.
mate. I want Tim Tams.
Tim Tams, come
Yeah,
on.
Tim Tams
We're getting the big rack up.
We're getting
rack up.
Rack
What's
up.
happening next
Rack
week?
them up.
Next week.
Next week we got
Next
it
week,
all. We
we
got
got it all.
sports Sunday.
Sports. We got
sports show
movies,
with Mick. We got
TV,
films. We got
bloody film
TV.
forum.
We got sex, contraception.
We got sex?
No, we
Rubber
don't.
bands.
No, we have
got
Queer
Queer
Nation.
Nation.
Queer
Jones.
Nation.
We'll look forward
Sex,
to
sex,
seeing
sex.
you.
Action,
Thanks very
adventure,
much
romance,
for
excitement,
watching.
and comedy. Thank you. Yes.
Prizes.
Prizes. 96982968 for your prizes.
Good
Let's
night.
go. All right. Adios, amigos.
Ciao, ciao.
Justin, Dermot, thank you.
Thank you, Lewis. Lewis, the big man.
It's the man.